And obviously that can only be done with the support of everyone in this room.
President Trump says Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will visit the White House on Friday to sign a minerals deal that will closely tie the two countries together for years to come. AP correspondent Julie Walker reports on two alarming and concerning plane incidents Tuesday.
An American Airlines plane arriving at Reagan Airport in Washington Tuesday discontinues its landing to avoid a departing plane, according to the FAA. Here's air traffic control from liveatc.net.
The American 2246, just go around, turn right, heading up 250, climb maintain 3000.
This came the same morning a Southwest plane at Midway Airport in Chicago had to abort a landing in a near miss with a FlexJet crossing an active runway after being told to hold.
Exit 560, your instructions are to hold short of runway 31 center.
Again, audio from Live ATC. In January, one of the nation's worst air disasters, an Army Black Hawk helicopter collided with an American Airlines flight above Reagan Airport, killing all 67 aboard both aircraft. I'm Julie Walker.
A person who was hospitalized with measles has died from the disease in West Texas. It's the first death since the outbreak began last month. The Texas Health Department says the measles outbreak in rural West Texas has grown to 124 cases across 9 counties. The Vatican says Pope Francis has been sitting upright and receiving therapy for double pneumonia. He remains in critical condition. This is AP News. The Supreme Court seems likely to side with an Ohio woman who claims she suffered sex discrimination in her employment because she is straight. AP correspondent Ed Donahue reports on a new iPhone glitch.
Apple says it is fixing a bug within its dictation feature on some iPhones involving the word racist. The feature briefly suggests the word Trump when a word is spoken with the R consonant. That includes the word racist. Some iPhone owners posted videos pointing out the glitch. It shows the word Trump appears quickly in the text window before being replaced by the word that was actually spoken. Apple says the speech recognition models that power the voice-to-text feature might show words and some phonetic overlap. A day after it emerged, the AP could not duplicate the problem on the phone. Apple says it is aware of the issue and is rolling out a fix. I'm Ed Donahue.
I'm Mike Hempen, AP News.
Brownfield market updates bring you the story behind the numbers. Ag commodity trading might be volatile, but you can count on Brownfield to let you know not just what the prices are doing, but why the markets are making those moves. We bring you the breaking updates on what's driving the markets all session long, giving you the up-to-date info you need on what's impacting prices and how that affects your bottom line, whether that's today, tomorrow, or in the coming months. Stay tuned to your local Brownfield radio station for the new, now, and notable in the commodity markets.
When it comes to great deals on tax prep, Jackson Hewitt isn't holding back, and neither is this commercial. Their offer is so big, it has to be said with Reverb, expert tax prep for $149 or less. It's a deal so spectacular, it needs a symphony, some explosions, and a clock ticking, because this offer, $149 or less, ends soon. One expert tax prep for $149 or less? Try Jackson Hewitt today and save. Whew. Limited time offer for new clients on Federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
It is now time to take a look at our local weather. Today we do have a 20% chance of showers before 5 o'clock. Mostly cloudy with the high near 66. Northwest wind 6 to 8 miles per hour. Tonight's going to be partly cloudy with a low around 34. Northwest wind around 6 miles per hour. Tomorrow's looking sunny with a high near 59. Wind chill values as low as 30 early. West wind 6 to 13 miles per hour, gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. Thursday evening, mostly clear with a low around 33. Northwest wind around 6 miles per hour, becoming calm throughout the evening. Friday, sunny with a high near 66. Southwest wind 6 to 11 miles per hour, increasing 13 to 18 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 35. Saturday, sunny with a high near 50. Saturday night, a chance of showers after midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 34. Monday, we have a chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a high near 51. Monday night, more showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 42. Tuesday, showers are likely, mostly cloudy with a high near 62.
As a kid, I remember clearly reading The Little Red Hen and watching the movie Bambi. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. My siblings and I, along with cousins, spent many a Saturday morning laughing at cartoon character animals like Bugs Bunny, Deputy Dog, Daffy Duck, and Foghorn Leghorn on television. I come from a family of hunters and farmers. We all had pets and we all had livestock. We also had hunting dogs. We had guns that were used to shoot geese, rabbits, squirrels, and deer. We fished. We still fish, hunt, farm, and read books and watch cartoons, but a lot of people look at those activities differently than they did 4 decades back. At the heart of the debate between livestock producers and those who advocate for improvements in animal welfare is the burning question: do farm animals have the ability to feel, perceive, and be conscious? Do the cattle and hogs and goats and sheep and horses and chickens you raise on your farms need or deserve more than the basics of food, water, and shelter? Should they also be given adequate space for exercise and social activities? And whose place is it to determine the answer to those questions? I have always believed and still do that those to whom the animals belong are those most likely to know what is best for those animals. We have a few bad actors on farms, the same as there are a few bad actors teaching 5th grade, performing open heart surgery, and preaching in churches on Sunday mornings. It would be unfortunate if we were to allow those whose motivation is a desire for a meat-free society to have a hand in determining the future of animal husbandry in this country. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
This spotlight on soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. Recently completing a marketing mission to Mexico and Panama, Missouri Soybeans board member Robert Elpers says personal contact makes the best impression on soybean buyers.
When the customers can put a face with that soybean, we represent Missouri and who we are and what we have to produce. All of them appreciated that one-on-one.
Elpers, who farms with his family at Prairie Home, Missouri, says missions to importing countries are worthwhile because the resulting relationships get positive results.
When they can either visit our farms or we can go over there and visit with them one-on-one, they can look us in the eye and say, okay, we trust you, we want your product.
Learn more at mosoy.org and on the Spotlight podcast from Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
This is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber inviting you to follow all the exciting action of St. Louis Blues hockey this season. If you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is being there listening here on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. Your radio home for the St. Louis Blues.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Steer calves under 600 pounds all sold with a firm to higher undertone. Steer 600 to 650 pounds were firm to $5 higher. Several groups of steer 750 to 800 pounds were firm to $3 higher. Feeder heifers all sold with a sharply higher undertone. The USDA says demand was very good on a light to moderate supply, with overall quality very good as calves and yearlings all sold on an active market. Medium and large one feeder steer 602 to 638 pounds brought $318.50 to $344. Feeder steer 771 to 798 pounds brought $272 to $278.75. Medium and large one feeder heifer 601 to 629 pounds brought $286 to $309. Box beef was higher on good demand for solid offerings. Choice was up 59 cents at $314.32. Select closed 16 cents higher at $304.13. Estimated cattle slaughter was 122,000 head, down 4,000 on the week and down nearly 2,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed higher with a solid negotiated run. Processors were more aggressive in their procurement efforts and were bidding up to move needed numbers. Demand for U.S. pork globally has been strong, and that's helping provide some support to the market. Domestic demand has been struggling with consistency. The industry continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs, hog weights, and slaughter pace. Barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct were 24 cents higher with a weighted average of 88.84. The Iowa, Minnesota closed $1.99 higher with a weighted average of 89.65. In the Western Corn Belt, closed $1.85 higher with a weighted average of 89.51. Pork values ended the day lower, down $2.78 at 95.65. And estimated hog slaughter was 489,000 head, up 11,000 on the weekend, down more than 2,000 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were up ahead of widespread direct business, with boxed beef higher at midday. And lean hog futures ended the day lower, pressured by demand uncertainty. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Farming's hard. To feed the world, farmers have to work the land, brave the elements, and fight the battle against weeds. Weeds reduce crop yield, so prices go up and everybody gets less to eat. But 50 years ago, farmers got a new tool to fight weeds, glyphosate. It kills weeds while protecting the harvest. Time and again, it has been approved by the EPA and by leading regulatory bodies around the world. It helps enable practices that reduce erosion and keep soil healthy, which is good for the earth. Farming's hard, but it's a little easier with glyphosate. Learn more at go.bayer.com/glyphosate. Paid for by Bayer.
Day one, the hardest day. The day you hear,
this is a type of blood cancer.
But day one is just one day. At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day one.
On day 45, I discovered an online community who shared great tips for in-treatment care.
I missed a lot of school during treatment, and LLS helped me keep up.
To learn more and get help on day 2, day 28, or any day, please visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572.
It is now time to take a look at our updated funeral announcements, brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today, serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years. Your World Today is 4 pages of information that'll take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Joseph Joey Andrew Wilson of Salem, age 46, passed away Friday, February 21st in Salem. Funeral services will be held at noon on Thursday in the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Visitation will be Thursday morning from 10 until time of service. Burial will be in the Pilgrim's Rest Cemetery in Gladden. Memorials are suggested to help with final expenses. Kristen Lynn Bounds of House Springs, age 49, passed away Friday, February 21st in St. Louis. Funeral services will be held at 1 o'clock Friday afternoon in the Grace Community Church in Salem. Visitation will be Friday from 11 until time of service. Burial will be in the North Lawn Cemetery. All arrangements are under the direction and care of Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Eldon Leon Thomas, 89 of Salem, passed away Saturday, February 22nd in Missouri Veterans Home in St. James. A Masonic service along with a memorial service will be held at 11 o'clock Saturday morning in the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel with military honors. Visitation will be from 10 in the morning until time of service. Memorial contributions can be made to the Activities Department for Christmas gifts with the Missouri Veterans Home in St. James. Lucy and Greg Versailles, formerly of St. James, passed away December 15th at the age of 94. A graveside memorial service will be held Saturday at 11 o'clock at the Adams Cemetery in Phelps County. All arrangements and direction are under the care of St. James, of James and Garb Mortuary. Abraham Lincoln Johnson, 80, of Bellevue, passed away Monday, February 24th in Bellevue. Funeral services will be held at noon on Saturday in the Wilson Mortuary by Vernum Chapel. Visitation will be held from 10 until time of service. Ronald Ron Joseph Kohut, 75 of Salem, passed away Friday, February 21st in Salem. Memorial services will be held at noon on Monday at the Salem Christian Church. Visitation will be from 11 o'clock in the morning until time of service. All arrangements are under the direction and care of Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at our updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Denton County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. Be sure to check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMORadio.com. Your World Today, serving Denton County for over 30 years. The best part, it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
It is now time for a look at our local news brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. The Denton County Sheriff's Department has released some reports for the week of February 10th. On Tuesday, February 11th, Denton County deputies responded to the 5100 block of West Highway 32 for a reported burglary. It was reported that a person or persons had entered a local business and stole money from their location. Information on the subjects was developed and 2 suspects were arrested. That same day, deputies responded to the Denton County Road 3260 for a reported wanted subject. A 43-year-old Salem woman was arrested and transported to the Denton County Jail, where she was incarcerated. On Friday, February 14th, deputies conducted a traffic stop at the Salem City Park. A 26-year-old Salem man was arrested for driving while having his license revoked and was released pending formal charges. On Sunday, February 16th, deputies responded to the 100,000 block of East Highway 32 for a well-being check. During the course of the investigation, an animal neglect case was developed, and the investigation is ongoing. If anyone has any information regarding an ongoing investigation, please contact the Denton County Sheriff's Department at 573-729-3241. The Missouri Department of Conservation reminds Missouri hunters and anglers that related annual permits expire at the end of February, including 2024 permits for small game fishing, trout fishing, and combination hunting and fishing. You can buy Missouri hunting and fishing permits from one of many vendors around the state or online at mdc.mo.gov/buy permits or through MDC's free mobile apps, Mo Hunting and Mo Fishing, available for download through Google Play for Android devices or the App Store for Apple devices. Save time by buying hunting and fishing permits for multiple people in a single transaction. Select the additional customer option during the permit purchase. Avoid having to manually renew permits each year by using MDC's Permit Auto Renewal Service. It allows customers to enroll in eligible permits in a service that will automatically renew their permits prior to the start of the next season or permit year. The process was designed to ensure customers never have expired permits when they need them the most. Learn more about the service at mdc.mo.gov/permits/permit-auto-renewal. Commercial and lifetime permits can be purchased only through the MDC Permit Service Unit by calling 573-522-0107. Contact them for an application. You're invited to attend the Salem and Denton County meeting of Sleep in Heavenly Peace Monday afternoon, starting at 5:30 in the evening at the Salem Community Center at the Armory in the Rotary Room. The Denton County chapter of Sleep in Heavenly Peace is a 501c3 nonprofit that provides a new free bed to children in need in our community. They do not have a bed between the ages of 3 and 17. Mark your calendars and please join them, and new volunteers are welcome. If you are not able to help physically, donations of tools, new bedding, and monetary donations are always welcome to help provide a good night's sleep to area children. If you have questions, please contact Patty McNewen at 703-964-6495, or you can email her, Patty, P-A-T-T-I .MCKEOWN at shpbeds.org. That has been a look at our local news, brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grant Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, RN BIDS program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information, contact the counselor at 729-7071. Sports is coming up next.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Agricultural education and FFA give young people the knowledge, skills, and experience to become leaders with a vision for themselves and their nation. They are prepared not only for careers in the science, business, and technology of agriculture, but also for success in life. Join Terrell Complete Auto Care at 307 East Scenic Groves Boulevard here in Salem and saluting the Salem FFA chapter during FFA Week.
Febreze.
Fabric Talk. Hello, my love. I am your living room carpet. I see everything. I feel everything. After a while, I smell like everything, including Sir Pickles, who you snuggle with while binging that dating show you can't stop watching. So, how about we freshen things up with Febreze Fabric Spray? Oh, and a big spray for my pals, couch and ottoman. Ah, yes, refreshing. Breathe happy, Febreze. La 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 la.
Farming's hard. To feed the world, farmers have to work the land, brave the elements, and fight the battle against weeds. Weeds reduce crop yields, so prices go up and everybody gets less to eat. But 50 years ago, farmers got a new tool to fight weeds, glyphosate. It kills weeds while protecting the harvest. Time and again, it has been approved by the EPA and by leading regulatory bodies around the world. It helps enable practices that reduce erosion and keep soil healthy, which is good for the earth. Farming's hard, but it's a little easier with glyphosate. Learn more at go.bayer.com/glyphosate. Paid for by Bayer.
It's time to take a look at our weather. We've got some gorgeous days coming up. Today we do have a 20% chance of showers through the afternoon hours, mostly cloudy with a high near 66. Northwest wind 6 to 8 miles per hour. Tonight's looking partly cloudy with a low around 34. Northwest wind around 6 miles per hour. Thursday, sunny with a high near 59. Wind chill values as low as 30 early. West wind 6 to 13 miles per hour, gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 33. Northwest wind around 6 miles per hour, becoming calm throughout the evening. Friday, sunny with a high near 66. Southwest wind 6 to 11 miles per hour, increasing to 13 to 18 miles per hour in the afternoon, when gusts could get as high as 30 miles per hour. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 35. Saturday, sunny with a high near 50. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 26. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 49. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 34. We do have some showers after midnight on Sunday that will continue into Monday, mostly cloudy with a high near 51. Monday evening, more showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 42. Possible showers on Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a high near 62.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Young persons that are involved with FFA grow in terms of knowledge, experience, education, and responsibility. Brandy Baird Law Office, LLC, would like to salute the Salem FFA chapter on the fine work that they do and the accomplishments they achieve through hard work and diligent effort. Brandy Baird Law Office, LLC, saluting the Salem FFA chapter.
It is now time for local and regional sports brought to you by KSMO Radio. Luke Pryor scored 17 points and captured 8 rebounds to help lead the Salem boys basketball Tigers to a 59-52 win over St. Clair Tuesday evening. Braden Gassop and Gavin Sapal each added 15 points for Salem, who finished their regular season with a 12-14 record. Salem will face the same St. Clair team in district play Monday night at 5:30 in Owensville. The Salem JV basketball Tigers lost to St. Clair Tuesday night, 52-46, in their season finale. Coach West Hampton's team finished with a 12-9 record overall. The St. Louis Blues jumped out to a 7-0 lead and dominated the Seattle Kraken en route to a 7-2 win Tuesday night. Zach Bulduck scored 2 goals for the Blues, while Jordan Carew, Oscar Sungavis, Robert Thomas, Cam Fowler, and Jake Neighbors added goals for the Blues, who will be in Washington Thursday night. You can listen to this game live on KSMO Radio, and the pregame starts coverage beginning at 5:30. The Missouri Tigers hosted the South Carolina Gamecocks last night, and Sally defeated them by a 101-71. Caleb Grill scored 22 points on the night, and 5 other Tigers got into double-digit points. The Tigers will be visiting the Vanderbilt Commodores this Saturday afternoon and can listen to the game live on KSMO Radio with the pregame starting at 4:30 and tip-off at 5. That has been a look at our local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio. Stay tuned for a look at sports from Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Mizzou cruised to its largest SEC win of the season, 101-71 over South Carolina. The 30-point win, Mizzou's largest in the SEC since 2013. Caleb Grill, nice bounce-back game, 22 points, 9 of 11 shooting.
I don't think there's any difference in my preparation. Take and make open shots. Unfortunately, I didn't make them in Fayetteville, but getting back on track tonight was good, and seeing the ball go through the rim.
Mizzou now 21-7. They'll be at Vandy on Saturday. The Chiefs are expecting Travis Kelce to return to the field next season.
How we left at the end of the season is that he was fired up. He has one more year under contract, and still think he has that fire and desire to play. And as far as I'm concerned, there is no deadline. I think we left it as he'd be back, and we're excited to get him back. And
KC General Manager Brett Veach at the NFL Combine that starts today. Kelce finished last season with 97 catches, 823 yards. Mizzou has 4 players invited to the Combine: quarterback Brady Cook, wide receivers Luther Burden and Theo Weiss, and offensive lineman Armand Menbu. Burden and Menbu are the highest-rated players at their position, according to NFL.com analyst. The St. Louis Blues scored 4 goals in the second period, a 7-2 rout over the Seattle Kraken. Zach Bulduck scored twice in the win. Cam Fowler on the team with 5 points in their last 3 games.
I think we're just finding a little bit more consistency throughout the lineup, and the guys are playing hard and working hard for one another.
The Blues visit the Capitals tomorrow night. The Cardinals lost to the Toronto Blue Jays 3-2. They'll play the Yankees today. The Royals beat up on the Rangers 15-6. They're taking on Colorado. Bobby Witt Jr., 110 stolen bases in his first 3 seasons, second most in the majors. Matt Quattrero talks about his offseason goals of improving.
What things help him read pitchers better? So he was working on that. But then adding in live pitchers with minor leaguers and reading guys in bullpens, he's leaving no stone unturned.
Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
When a parent sees their child smile, they see hope. Aleem hoped that his son Rajib would have an easier life than he had. You see, Rajib, just like his father, was born with a cleft. But thanks to Smile Train, both father and son received free, life-changing surgeries, transforming their smiles into symbols of hope. To learn more and support the Global Cleft community, visit smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
My doctor said I could use something called a biosimilar. Then she told me what it is.
A biosimilar is a type of biologic medication. Just like brand name drugs have generic versions, original biologics can have biosimilars.
So I asked what the benefits are and if they work the same.
Biosimilars have the same safety, effectiveness, and quality as the original biologic. They also offer more medication options at potentially more competitive prices.
My doctor said I could learn more at fda.gov/biosimilars.
Duncan Family Chiropractic, providing chiropractic care to newborn, to the elderly, and everyone in between. Duncan Family Chiropractic is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. and closed from noon until 1 for lunch. Then on Tuesdays from 9 a.m. until noon. Ask Dr. Duncan about Juice Plus. For an appointment, call 729-2331 or simply stop by 401 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. A proud supporter of the Salem FFA chapter.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Choosing the right crop insurance for your farm operation shouldn't be overwhelming. That's why FCS Financial makes it easy with a dedicated team of crop insurance specialists who can help you find the best solutions to protect your operation. And it's this dedication and experience that makes FCS Financial experts at finding solutions for each unique situation. You're more than a policy. We take the time to get to know you, your operation, and your needs. Whether you're a seasoned producer or just beginning, we have the tools you need to help you manage your risk and keep business running smoothly. FCS Financial, growing relationships, creating opportunities. Closing date for spring policies is March 15th. Contact your FCS Financial crop insurance expert at myfcsfinancial.com or call 800-444-3276.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
An equal opportunity provider.
Young people that are involved with FFA grow in terms of knowledge, experience, education, and responsibility. Pratt Mitchell & Company, PC, certified public accountants, would like to salute the Salem FFA chapter on the fine work they do and the accomplishments that they achieve through hard work and diligent effort. Pratt Mitchell & Company, PC, certified public accountants, saluting the Salem FFA chapter.
Febreze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up Oscar!
Missouri Net News, I'm Ashley Bird. A meeting is scheduled for today between Jackson County legislators and Missouri lawmakers to explore plans to keep the Kansas City Chiefs and the Royals in Missouri. Jackson County Executive Frank White Jr. says it's important to keep the teams in the county and make sure that any agreement is fair and equitable for residents. Governor Mike Kehoe and other Republican leaders are taking part in the discussions. The Missouri House has given preliminary approval to a package of tax credits for child care providers, donors to daycares, and businesses who help to cover the child care cost of their employees. Ozark Republican Jamie Gregg is not a fan of the plan.
There is no reason that the government should be in competition with private industry.
St. Joseph Republican Brenda Shields sponsored the bill.
This is not child care created by the government, funded by the government. These are local child care providers.
This is Missouri Net.
Feeling the aches and pains of everyday life slowing you down? Introducing Blue Emu, America's #1 emu oil formula for pain relief. In a recent clinical trial, 91% of users saw improvement after using Blue Emu. Whether you're working hard, playing harder, or just staying active, Blue Emu penetrates deep to relieve joint and muscle pain fast. And best of all, you won't stink. Join the 91% who felt the difference. Find Blue Emu at your local retailer or online. Blue Emu works fast and you won't stink.
Have you been to agriamerica.com? What are you waiting for? One site, one app,